Hey, what's good, everybody? Welcome to another video. Today what we have is a gameplay where I'm trying to feature a new defense. So we switched playbooks. In this video, we're going to be running a lot of big nickel over G, and we're going to practice sending pressure. So the whole concept behind the defense that I'm running is I want fast, high block shed, hard hitting safeties all over the field. So we moved Taylor Mays to play nickel corner. We have Roy Williams at strong safety. We have Tre'Davious White at free safety, and then we have Isaiah Simmons and Ronnie Lott in the middle. Now, one of the things I want you to look at, we are running two inside stuff defensive tackles and two high block shedding fast ends. So we have Ted Hendricks, Lawrence Taylor. As you see, they wreak a lot of havoc. I hope you enjoy the game. Let's get into it. So as you see, we're going to get right into the action. My man hands it off. We tried to record the beginning where it showed our top three, but we had a mishap with the intro. But nonetheless, we're jumping right into this game. And this whole gameplay really revolves around what you just seen is the big nickel over G. It is a different defense that I'm trying to run where I send a lot of pressure early on. First play of the game, you're going to see we send Taylor Mays off of the edge, and he gets in clean. So Taylor Mays is a good card. He's starting to get a little slow, but I feel like putting him at nickel corner is a good place for him. So as you can see, he tries to roll out. We're going to now try to send some pressure. He's going to throw it directly to who? None other than Taylor Mays with flat zone KO. So the whole defense that I'm running really revolves around having high block shed, high hit power, quick safeties. So the way we're running it is we have Taylor Mays playing down towards the line of scrimmage, and a lot of the times I either like to blitz him, and on the other side I have Ronnie Lott. From time to time we'll flip it and we'll blitz the other side. But we have two inside stuff abilities on our defensive tackles. As you see, we Mabel the right side of the field. He takes his check down, good read by him. But we have Lawrence Taylor at right end, Ted Hendricks at left end. Lawrence Taylor has double or nothing. Ted Hendricks has run stopper, and he has enforcer, at least in this game. So here we get a good block shed by Lawrence Taylor, and I want you to watch throughout this game. What I like about this defense is we try to put a lot of max coverage out there, and if I'm blitzing off of one side, I tend to put one of the right ends in some sort of a spy or a hook curl to try to mix things up. Here you see we had Lawrence Taylor in a spy, and we also had Ted Hendricks drop in coverage. So he takes the check down, good read by him, doesn't get very much. But what I'm trying to do is really put max coverage. You're going to see the middle is my responsibility. So the middle is pretty open. Good read by him. He was patient. He took the dot. So he has the ball. Now, one of the things that I noticed was, even though he had Michael Vick, he didn't do a whole lot of running. As you see, once again, we send Taylor Mays free off the edge. He throws it directly to our user. We get a great animation. Roy Williams, pick 6. So our two sub linebackers are Isaiah Simmons and Roy Williams. Roy Williams is a great card. I think on our team he has 98 zone. He has like 96 or 97 hit power. And then he also he has 96 speed. So we have good speed. I go back and forth between him and Isaiah Simmons. I will say this. After using Isaiah Simmons and then going to Roy Williams does feel kind of small. So here, again, we're doing a pretty good job. 2nd and 10. I'm trying to make sure he doesn't run an inside zone, but so far he doesn't really show that he wants to run. So we're going to put Ted Hendricks in a 3-rec hook. What that allows me to do is flow a little bit better. And I like that Ted Hendricks because he's 6'7" with 90 zone. Now, I don't know what my man was thinking there, because he had Cooley free on the left side of the field, and he goes to the right, incomplete pass, 3rd and 10. So I'm going to send a little bit of pressure here. Or actually, I'm going to put Ted Hendricks in a spy. I don't want him to try to run for his first down. He had something open on the left side of the field. He was afraid. He tries to scramble. We get the block shed. 4-24. My man is crazy. We're going to Mabel one side of the field. I'm going to put Lawrence Taylor in a spy and Ted Hendricks in a hook curl. We got max coverage. Now, he is going to motion over somebody, or he's going to hit the little hitch. Jerry Rice, he almost gets it. But we get the ball. So here we are in our offense. You know me, my single back wide off trio. We're setting up our audibles, and I want to see what kind of a defense he's running. Because this past weekend league, let me tell you this. I came across so many people that had one step ahead, and they were running this defense right here. That nickel mid blitz double A gap. I hate this defense. This defense, for whatever reason, gives me the most troubles. So I don't got time for it, bro. I'm going to audible, put everyone to the left side since you're in man, and I'm going to audible to a stretch to the right side where the numbers are in my favor. And what do you know? We get a clean run to the end zone with Camaro. So everything's looking good for us so far. 21-0. I like this defense. So let's see what we're going to do. So now you're going to see me kind of play with the defense a little bit. I'm going to consistently put people in spies. I'm going to consistently send pressure. So he does a good job. He hits me with some sort of a draw play. My man gets his first down. Well, here, 2nd and inches. So here, he runs it up the gut. Good run by him. Now, this McCaffrey card is actually pretty good. Now, this guy doesn't use him that much, but he's pretty good. I'm going to have my middle linebacker in a spy from time to time. Now, I want you to notice we switch to a cover 9 look, because one of the things you want to do when you're running defense, you don't want to run the same defense every time. A good player is going to pick you apart. Now, because I'm running a cover 9, one of the things that I do on this defense, I put my flat zones in 25 dropbacks. Now, I know most people, they put their purples, their curl flats, 25 dropbacks. I do it opposite. So my flat zones, my soft squats, I have those dropping back 25 yards so that they can't get those crossers on me. And I like putting either one of my linemen or one of my middle linebackers in a 5-yard curl flat. So whenever I go to some sort of a cover 9, there's always going to be one side of the field that is open. He did a pretty good job finding it. So here he's trying to get something going. 2 minutes left in the quarter. So far, we're locking up. We're sending a little bit of pressure off the edge. We're going to see what we can do. He does a good job picking it up. He gets pressure. But watch that man right there. Ted Hendricks is a bad man. With Enforcer, he knocks the ball away. So I really like him as a rusher, and because I could put him into coverage when I need to. So we're getting a little aggressive. We're sending the dogs. He has to roll out. He throws the ball, and there's that man again. Ted Hendricks almost has a pick. 4th and 9. I'm going to switch to a man style of defense because I want to send pressure, but I want to try to limit the possibilities of him getting something open. So we're sending the dogs. I'm just trying to find the open man, that crosser. He almost had it. But once again, he's trying to find something. He throws it. Bruh. He's going to get some sort of a comeback, man. How lucky can you be? I promise you, I don't ever get plays like that. Nonetheless, he has the ball. It's good by him. We're trying to cover this flat. I want you to notice I put a deep half out there. He throws it late. There was really no reason for him to throw that ball. If he was going to throw it, he would have had to have thrown it immediately off the rip. He throws it in the quadruple coverage. Ronnie Lott gets us the ball. Now, Ronnie Lott is a great user. If you need some sort of a budget user, listen to me. He is a good user. High agility, high change of direction. So here my man is back into his defense. I notice he's running, there he was running some sort of a zone. We take a little dot, but I'm trying to figure out what he's doing. He's no longer in the mid blitz nickel gap. It looks like he might be a nickel 3-5 wide, but nonetheless we're gonna run the ball. We're just gonna try to kill this clock. We want to minimize any risk. I don't want to do anything stupid. There, Kamara gets a good chop block, but it doesn't matter. He gets a good block shed. 3rd and 7. I'm looking for Randy Moss on this crosser. But I want you to watch something. Randy Moss gets a free release, but he puts a deep zone out there, and it seemed like he had doubled him, or I don't know what he did, but Sean Taylor and all these other people there to swarm it. He stops me. He gets the ball with 15 seconds left into the half. So we switch. We switch into nickel 3-3-5. We cover everything. He does a good job finding the open route. Because I only have one side with the flat route, you're going to notice that my curl flat is only dropping 5 yards. He does a great job adjusting. Watch this. He gets the man in the corner. So I got to watch for that. The second half, I got to be careful that by switching to 3-3-5, nickel 3-3-5, that I put a deep half over, a half so that can drop back 25. So we have the ball. We're just going to take our little check downs, but he's going to use a rush. So that's the only problem with the single back Y off trio. Because it's an under center formation, they can use a rush. So we switch formations. We're going to dump it off to the flat route to Kamara. Whenever you take your outside receiver and you motion him over, the way that I did, he normally crosses routes and that flat route is normally open. So there we wanted to hit the flat route, but good job by him. Taylor gets his hand out there. Now we're just trying to get this crosser, but my man reads it. Nothing there. So he stops us. Good job by him. If you notice, the majority of our points, they have all come from defense. As you can see, our line got free. Both Lawrence Taylor, Hendricks, and one of the D tackles broke free. So now my man is doing the same stuff. I'm taking everything away. We send the dogs. Michael Vick has to go down. So I don't know. What are you running? Let me know what defense you're running. I see a lot of people in nickel 3-3-5 wide, which is still a very good defense. But I'm trying to find something that can really help me with both the zone and the run. Here he throws it directly to my user. We're trying to get sticky. And really there was no reason for this. We're already up 21-0. There's no reason for me to try to do that, but hey, it is what it is. Here what I'm looking for is I'm looking for Kittle on these out routes because I don't think he has the right assignment there. If he's putting a linebacker, we're going to get open every time. Kittle, not quite fast enough. Okay, now he does have 92 speed on our team, but he does a good job on those out routes for us. Again, he is going to have everyone near the line. We're simply going to try to run it on him. I want to limit my mistakes. I have a tendency to throw a lot of interceptions in the red zone. So here we're just going to run it, stretch. We find a hole. Kamara gets in for the score. We take our point, 28-3. Now I'm just trying to make sure that he doesn't score. I want us putting our defense to the test. And he wasn't doing too bad of a job. I mean, this guy was doing his best to make adjustments, but I just felt like we're making the right adjustments on the field. So here we're mabling both sides. I'm covering the middle. He wanted it. It looked like it was there. Nothing. But he gets another lucky comeback route from his tight end. So here we're trying to take everything away. He reads it right. He's getting that out route with no deep curl out there. So if you notice, he's trying to roll out. But with this defense, I just feel like with max coverage and somebody eventually gets free like here. We send the dogs. We had Lawrence Taylor coming off the right edge. lights up with double or nothing. And Taylor Mays, I'm telling you, I think he has 80 block shed coming off that edge. Pretty good. Now Hendrick is lights up on the other side of the field. It's 4th and 19, 2 minutes, 39 seconds. My man is trying something. He's trying desperately to get out there. We cover everything. Everything is strapped. There's that bad Matt again, Ted Hendricks. And it looks like my man is ready to call it quits. So again, this is big nickel over G. We're running 2 inside stuff abilities, putting max coverage. That's the defense we'll run, and I'll let you know how it works for me. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Thank you for checking our videos. Listen, do me a favor, like and subscribe. Until next time, this is E2 Times. Peace. We're out.